Hello, Math 6 students and parents. It's Mr. Jimmy showing you a little bit of how to convert words into standard notation and, more importantly, incorporating decimals into your solution or into your answer, which we struggled a little bit today. Some of us were picked it right up strongly. Others a little bit confused. So do little examples. What I've kind of placed up here is a place value chart, and we really worked on today numbers, typically less than 1, but we also incorporated some numbers in the thousands and ones. But really the focus here for this lesson was those numbers to the right of the decimal point. Remember, there's no ones place, but we go tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 minutes, etc. So you're just reversing essentially the order that you would count over in this over to the left. So if I look at the first one here, 12 and. Now here's a keyword and. And automatically tells me there's a decimal point. And 18 hundredths. Now the way I would start this, I know how to write 12. It's a 1 in the tens place, a 2 in the ones place, and I put my decimal point. Now it says 18 hundredths. That means the last digit must be in the hundredths place value. So I go tenths, hundredths. Well, 18, so that means the 8 is here and the 1 is to the left of it. 12 and 18 hundredths. Okay, we'll look at the next one. 1 and 49 thousandths. So the decimal point, or the and, tells me to put a decimal point. To the left of that, I just have a 1. So it's 1 and. It says 49 thousandths. So that means that digit 9 has to be in the thousands place value. So I go tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. That means the 9's here. I say 49. I need to put a digit here to hold that place value. That digit will be a 0. I would read that 1 and 49 thousandths. For the next one, it says 1,029 millionths. Okay, there is no and, so that means there's no decimal point, or there's no number to the left of the decimal point. I'm sorry. I will put a 0 to hold that ones place, put the decimal point. Now, I have millions, and the digit in the millions place is the 9. So I'm just going to put little trays here to hold those place values. Tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. Let me double check that. Tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. It's 29, but it's 1,029. Now if I put a 1 here, that's 129. 1,000, the 1 goes here, the 0 goes here. That's 1,029 millions, but I have 2 more place values that need to be filled, so I put 2 zeros. Last one, 561 and 9 10,000s. Okay, the and lets me know there's a decimal point in this answer, or there's numbers to the left of the decimal point other than 0. It says 561. Well, I can write that 561. Now it's 9 10,000ths. Tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s. It's a 9 10,000ths, so the 9 goes in the 10,000s place, and then in front of that will be just zeros to hold those place values. So hopefully that helps. Take a look real quick at 2 questions from your Unit 2 formative pretest. I'm looking at questions 4 and 5, which are on the first page. Compute the product for 34 and 5/10 times 8 hundredths. Okay, when I multiply, there's no need to line up decimals. Okay, remember, you did not use a calculator for this pretest. I wanted to see what you knew without a calculator, not what you knew with the calculator, because sometimes what that shows me is what the calculator knows. So I'm just going to multiply just like I would do. Notice I am not lining up decimals. I am just going to put all the digits to the right. Put all the digits to the right. I go 8 times 5 is 40. I put my 4 up top. I go 8 times 4 is 32, plus 4 is 36. Put my 3 up top. I go 8 times 3 is 24, plus 3 is 27. Now, I can automatically eliminate these 2 answer choices because neither of them have those digits. I now see 27 and 6/10 or 2 and 76 hundredths. Here's the trick. How to place a decimal. 1 decimal place to the left here, so I'll put a 1 here. 2 decimal places to the left here, so I'll put a 2 here. 1 plus 2 gives me 3. That means I'm going to move decimal place, 3 places to the left. 1, 2, and 3. Now, 2 and 76 hundredths is the same as 2 and 760 thousandths. I could really drop that 0, so the correct answer is D. And then for the next one, 7 Troy staff members had lunch together. Okay, keyword here being 7 people. The bill was $29. Okay, so the total bill is $29. Rather than have Miss Kogan pay for the entire bill, the table decided to split the cost evenly. Here we go, evenly. So each person's essentially paying a seventh of the bill. About how much? About. So that means the answer may not be an exact. It's going to be possibly I have to do some rounding or something like that because it's an estimate. About how much is each person's contribution to the bill in dollars and cents. So I take a look. I have $29. I'm going to break that up or divide it into 7 equal parts, or about 7 equal parts because I see the word about. Okay, 7 times nothing will give me 2. 7 times what will give me 28, or 24, I'm sorry. 7 times 4 will give me 28. That's pretty darn near close. Subtract, that's 1. I can actually eliminate these two answer choices because I don't need it. Bring down the decimal point, drop a 0. 7 times what gives me 10? I'll put my decimal in my quotient up here. 7 times what gives me 10? 7 times 1, that is a 7. I subtract, that's a 3. I drop the 0. 7 times what gives me close to 30? 7 times 4. Correct answer for this would have been C. To check this, let's say you thought it was D. I'll take $4.35 and times that by 7 because 7 people, that's 35. That's 21 plus a 3, that gives me 28, I believe. Put a 2 up there. 7 times 4 is 24. Plus 2, that gives me 30. 2 decimal spots, move over 2. That's $30.85, which is pretty close. But if I take the $4.14 and times it by 7, that's 28. Put the 2 up top. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 2 is 9. Decimal place. 4 times 7 is 28. That gives me a lot closer. So that's another way to check your answer. I hope this helps you out for this weekend for your evening practice and also for any kind of corrections you want to make to your pretest. Take care.